Hey guys, Horizon X1 here, and welcome to my review of the 1929 film Nosferatu. Nosferatu is going to be my first review among many. This month I'm going to be trying to do one horror movie review a day. That's what I'm going for this October. So, starting out with Nosferatu. This film, silent film, so forewarning, if you're not into the silent era, you might not like this. But if you give it a watch, you might like it, actually. Now, Nosferatu is really the quintessential horror film. It inspired many horror films down the line. They kind of the same. Any good horror film follows sort of the same formula as Nosferatu. It's much more than just the scare element, which is unfortunately the trend in today's horror films. But Nosferatu really has layers, it has a lot of substance. It's more than just the scare factor. And believe me, there are very scary elements, or creepy elements, in this film. Nosferatu is adapted from Bram Stoker's novel Dracula. And Count Orlok is Nosferatu, and he is... he's fucking scary. He's definitely one of the scariest things I've ever seen on the screen. Now, I will contest, he is not as scary as Shelley Duvall in The Shining. She is the scariest thing I've ever seen in a horror film. No offense to her, just saying. But back to Count Orlok. He is just... his construction is so unhuman, yet so human. That's kind of like one of the scariest things you could see in any, creature. They're, almost human, but they're not quite human, and that's why I guess I hear people are afraid of clowns. That's why they look human, but they don't seem human. They're just not that. It's just that little difference, and that's what scares us all. And he is definitely he's bad. He's out for his want, and that's blood. I mean, he's a vampire. And he wants to fucking... he's just such a good antagonist. I mean, he's definitely not one of the best villains I've ever seen in film. I mean, but he's still, he's definitely intimidating. And you'll remember him long after you watch this film. And he's been in pop culture all over. SpongeBob, for example.
If that was you on the phone and you on the bus, then who was flickering the lights? Nosferatu!
And he's definitely influenced the vampire genre and other genres as well. And the only problem I really have with this, there's some technical aspects, I guess. There's some scenes where it's supposed to be set at night, but they can't film at night because there's no sunlight, and that was how it worked, I guess, on the silent era. They either had to have super fucking bright lights or sunlight. And this is independent film, probably, made in Germany.
Made in Germany. You know the Germans always make good stuff.
They don't have the studios. They might not have the equipment. So they have to shoot in the light. You just kind of have to assume it's at night when it's not. But that's, what can you do? You gotta do what you gotta do when you're trying to make a film. But you still feel that dark tone. They really make good use of shadows in this. The shadows is a recurring theme throughout this film. Nosferatu having this shadow that captivates his victims, and they use shadows to create tone as well, and it's really big in this film. They really incorporate it very well. Nosferatu, I enjoyed it quite a lot. It's definitely a classic. It stood the test of time. I give it an 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching this review. If you want to check out more, check the rest of my channel. Follow me on Twitter at EventHorizonX1. Rate and subscribe. Thanks for watching.